I'm Shannon McGee, franchise owner with Network and Action Music City and the surrounding areas. And today I have Nathaniel Cooper with Premier Design Build. How are you, Nathaniel?
Doing great, Shannon. Thanks. Nice to be here with you.
Well, I'm super excited to talk with you and kind of understand more about your company. I know you're general contractors, but you guys are doing things differently. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, we've got a great model where we do a little bit of land development and a lot of general contracting for on the commercial side. So what we do is we'll buy 5, 6 acres of land. We just did this in Spring Hill, and we build what are called business condos. So here in Spring Hill, we just built 27 buildings that are all 2,500 to 5,000 square feet. We split those in half. And then small business owners buy those, operate out of half of it, and then rent out the other half. So most of our customers are small businesses. A lot of them were working out of their garage for years and finally at that point where they were like, I got to get out of here. My spouse is going crazy. I have to have a physical spot. And it just allows a lot of small businesses to get into owning their property, growing their equity, growing their balance sheet. It's just a great way to kind of work with small businesses in the community. And then that helps us get in and work on other things that are super cool. Like, we're building Community Baptist Church, their new building here in Spring Hill right now because we started with some business condos here.
You know what I love about that is one, it's as you said, building assets and equity. The fact that they can buy a building and rent the other half and probably cost a lot less than paying rent somewhere else.
It's huge. Yeah, most of the owners in those buildings, most of them pay less to own that building on a monthly basis than if they were to rent that same space. It's
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So another question for you,
Yeah.
Premier Design Build. That
Yes.
implies a lot. Tell us what that means.
Yeah, so obviously it implies we're a design build contractor, and design build is such a cool way to do things. What that means is, from we can take your vision, your idea. We've got architects that you work with, so where a lot of contractors are just doing bid work. There's an architect and an engineer that put together the plans, and then you go out and find the lowest bidder. There's a lot of problems that you can run into with that. Mostly architects, God bless them. You tell them, hey, we want a $5 million building, and they design out an $8 million building. It's a
Yeah.
very, very common problem. So when you work with us as a design build, we're doing the design, the architecture, the engineering, and the construction of the building. So we're able to really balance out, what size do you need, what's the look and feel, and what's your budget to actually get a really great balance of all of those things and have really successful projects.
Love that. So Nathaniel, who are some of the people you're looking to meet? Like based on our conversation, who you work with, who are good introductions for you?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, right now we are getting ready to break ground on a business condos in both Murfreesboro and Columbia, kind of in between Spring Hill and Columbia. So small business owners or smaller commercial developers that want to invest in not crazy large things. Whether they're renting or buying, small business owners that need physical space in Murfreesboro and the Spring Hill, Columbia area, we can genuinely help them because we do a lot of matchmaking because some people aren't ready to buy. So a lot of times we'll match them up with small businesses that want to buy but need a renter, so they don't have to go out and find those people. So those are great connections for us. We've got a good pool of friends that like to buy a condo here and there, and they're kind of building their portfolio. So kind of small time, commercial real estate investors. And then we also do a lot of building from scratch. So if we do a lot of work with churches, schools, anybody that needs to build out a space and take a piece of land and create it into a building. Those are great connections for us.
That's awesome, Nathaniel. So tell me, if somebody wanted to get a hold of you, what's the best way to reach you?
Yeah, best way is probably just to email me, nathanielc@pdbtn.com. Or you can also reach me on my cell phone at 949-375-2738.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining me today, Nathaniel. It was really fun to learn more about what you're doing.
Thanks so much, Shannon.